up? This your boy Boss. Welcome back to the channel. As always, I appreciate y'all coming through, kicking it with your boy, man. Just checking out the videos because you know the grind don't stop. And we is back with another video for you guys, man. So today I'm going to be showing you guys pretty much a haul of everything that I picked up at the Quad City Fish Swap. If you guys didn't see that video, make sure you go check that video out right here. I'll leave a link. Go check that video out and then come back over here and hang out with us. The fish swap was a success like always. There was tons of people there and tons of vendors, tons of fish. It was a really good time. And shout out to all the people that show love. Every time I go to these events, it's nothing but love, man. I appreciate every single last one of you guys, man. So I'm gonna go through and just show you guys what I got. I didn't really get too much because I don't really have a lot of tank space right now. And I was kind of looking for some particular fish that I was looking for and some that I picked up that I didn't know that was gonna have there. So we're just gonna show you guys what I got. We'll start with these two fish right here. So these guys are some awesome platinum angels. Look at the colors on these guys. Look at the price. I got these guys for what, 15 bucks. Couldn't beat that price, couldn't pass it up. I had to grab these. So we got these awesome platinum angels. Maybe I'll pop up some pictures throughout the video showing you guys everything I got. And then I got this bag of koi angels. I don't know if they're koi or they're white and black angels. They didn't have any tags on them, but I got these for like $5 for 3 of them. So I'm like, I can't pass these up. So you guys remember, I'm trying to set up a dope angel tank. So I've been trying to look for some pretty cool species of angels to add in to that aquarium. So we got those guys, super excited about them. Can't wait to get them into the aquarium. We start getting them fat and growing them out. Now these guys right here, super cool fish. Never kept this fish before, and I've seen them full grown. I can't wait to these guys. So these are some raw rules or garus. I was told that it was pronounced different. Maybe I'll pop a picture right here. These are some awesome, beautiful, peaceful fish. I'm sure they can be aggressive, like if they're trying to breed or anything, but for the most part, very peaceful, beautiful fish, and I just couldn't pass up. So shout out to my boy J4 Flower Horns. I'm gonna leave his information down below if you guys want to pick up fish from him. But he hooked me up with, I paid for one, he threw me one for free. So shout out to him. I definitely appreciate you for that. So we got some raw rules, and they're probably gonna be going to my South and Central American tank. I'm gonna grow them out for a while before I move them there, but once I get that tank set up and get it established and these guys get a little bit bigger, they're gonna be going to that tank. It's gonna look super dope. Can't wait to get those guys in there as well. Let's see. Oh, we'll just show you guys some of this and then we'll show you the rest of the fish. So I bought a bunch of plants. I spent a lot of money on plants because, as you guys know, I like plants in my aquariums. I just think it makes a tank just complete if you got plants in it. So couldn't pass this deal up. I got, what is this, some corkscrew valve, and this is some regular jungle valve. $3 a bag, bro. And look how good and green these plants look. Like the root system on them, like just awesome. Couldn't pass it up. So shout out to the guy I got these from. If you guys watched the video, you would have seen that. But couldn't pass it up. I paid $6 for all these plants, and then I'm gonna be able to propagate these and grow them out and spread those across a lot of aquariums. I really love plants, man. There's just something about the plants for me when it comes to aquariums. Right here, we got, shout out to my man on these. Hooked me up with some water Sprite. I think it was like $2 a bag, bro. Like, you can't beat that. So we got some nice water Sprite, and hopefully I can get this stuff to grow crazy for me and get into some aquariums. So pick this up. He actually let me get one bag for $2, man. Shout out to all the people that be showing love to me, man. Like, I know if it wasn't for YouTube, you guys probably wouldn't give me free stuff and show love. But, man, I definitely appreciate y'all for everything that y'all do behind the scenes that I don't talk about or we don't talk about. A lot of people do a lot of cool things for me, man. Hence, like, for example, like this shirt right here. This is a super cool shirt, and I got a lot of compliments on the shirt today. This dude reached out to me. He watched the channel, big supporter. He started his own clothing brand, and he sent me a bunch of shirts to wear, man. Look at this shirt. Got the little pluck on it. Like, it's super dope. Like, this is some merch I would want to have if I was selling merch. So shout out to him for that. I definitely appreciate that. People always showing love, man. And then I got some of this. I'm really excited about this plant right here. This is some money wort. See if you guys can really see it. And once I get all this stuff planted into, no, this is a Monte Carlo, excuse me. It's a Monte Carlo. And once I get this plant into the tank, this is like a carpeting plant. So a lot of my planted tanks are like dirt tanks. So this should take off crazy into my dirty tank. So I can't wait to get that in there as well. And we got some more plants, but I'm gonna show you, go back and show you guys some more fish. So we got these guys. And we got these guys. So it might not look like, I really didn't pick up a lot of fish, honestly, because a lot of the fish that was there, I either seen them before, or I have those fish, or I just don't have room for them. So I'm just getting stuff that I can't find at local pet stores, or that just catch my eye, or whatever I can find for a deal. So I got these guys right here, and shout out to my man's Carl, man. I appreciate you, Carl. I wish you ship, because I would send you so much business if you was able to ship. But we got 2 bags of these blue angels, and I'll pop up a picture of these guys. I actually paid for 1 bag, and he threw me 1 bag for free, man. People are always showing love, and I appreciate y'all, man. So we got like, what, 10 of these guys? Beautiful angels. And we're gonna definitely grow these guys up, get them nice and strong and healthy before we add them to like a community setting. But we got 10 of those, and then I picked up these guys as well. I think these was like $5 for $10 of some nice koi angels right here, some bigger ones than what I had. Just couldn't pass these deals up, you know. For these type of pricing, why not get the fish, you know what I'm saying? So we got quite a few angels, because like I told you guys I think in the last video, I'm trying to set up a nice angel tank. There's a lot of fish that I can get locally right here at the pet store. I don't have to really wait for fish swaps to get. There's certain things like the raw roos or some exotic fish that you may not be able to find. I get at the fish swap, but most of the stuff I can find right here at my pet store. We got pretty much everything. Now the last fish that I picked up are these guys. Super, had to pick these up, and I got them 5 for $15. I should have bought 2 bags of these, but once they get big, I'm not gonna have enough room for them. I got some 5 red shoulder severums, and I'll pop a picture so you guys can see what them look like. Just a stunning, beautiful severum, and can't wait to grow these guys out as well. I already have some gold severums, I have some green severums, and now we have some red shoulder severums. And my boy Mr. Feed the Fish bought some tiger severums, so can't wait to see his get big as well and see what type of color they look like. So I'm really loving the severums nowadays. And like I said, I'm into a lot of South and Central American fish, a lot of American fish, and these fall under that category for me. So like I said, once I get all my South and Central American, like pretty much everything on this side of fish room is going to be changing. A lot of these tanks are just housing fish right now, so eventually all these tanks are going to be new biotopes, and it's going to look super dope. This side of fish room is kind of pretty much done for the most part. We just want to add more plants to this side of fish room, maybe pick up some fish here and there as we go. So we got these red shoulder severums, super happy about those. Was really looking forward to picking those guys up, and I should have bought more. But I want to give a shout out to this dude right here. He hooked me up with this boost. You guys probably, it's like a little foggy in there, but it's some boost on some wood, man. Let me take it out the bag so you guys can really see. But this guy was selling tons of boosts on wood, and he just gave me one for free. Again, supporter of the channel, see what I'm doing, see that I'm trying to, you know, push the hobby, man. People support, man. I'm just thankful for all the people that support me, man. So shout out to him. I didn't catch his name, but if you watching the video, leave a comment down below so people can tap in with you. And then I picked up, got this whole bag full of jungle valve. Look how beautiful and tall and green this jungle valve is. So we're gonna be using this into a different scape here soon. But for right now, I'm gonna put a lot of these plants into like my tanks that's like pretty much the most established as far as substrate. That way I know they don't die. The tanks that I really like dose and take care of the most when it comes to the plants. Then we got a nice little Amazon sword for what? $5 for a little Amazon sword. This would be $8 to $10 in a store. So that's the good thing about the fish swaps, is that the pricing is crazy. And you know, I wish I had more space to buy more fish. I would love to have got some plecos, some discus fish. There was some really awesome price on discus fish there. My boy Mr. Feed the Fish bought a bunch, so maybe you guys can go look at his channel if you guys want to see the discus and all that. And eventually I'm going to do a discus tank. I just gotta get things moved around, get things set up over here. That way I can open up an aquarium for some discus. So I didn't buy no discus today. I should have, but I didn't. And we'll get some at a later date. So that's pretty much the haul and what we picked up today at the fish swap. I'm going to get all these fish into their aquariums, get all these plants where they need to go, and then I'll give you guys an update. So stay tuned. So it's been about a week since we picked up all the fish from the fish swap, and as you see, they are in here looking good, currently feeding them right now, and I've been babying these fish over the last week. I've been changing their water 2 or 3 times a week. I've been feeding them 3 or 4 times a day, and I got them all quarantined in this 20-gallon tall right now. You can see our platinum angels. Look at this boy right here. It's just big and beautiful. We got our blues, angels. We got like 10 of those guys. We got tons of those blue angels. So many blue angels in here. We got our regular koi angels, which are looking nice. And then we have our panda angels with the white and black back there. Really liking those as well. They starting to show some color. Then we got our red shoulder severns. You can see them in the back there, looking for food, and our raw rules. The severns, when I first brought them home, they were like penny size, but they have definitely put on some size since being here. Like I said, I've been force feeding these fish 3 times a day, just trying to get them fat. I've been really babying these guys. See our Warus, really good eaters. Like these Warus, they are crazy eaters. So I've been just feeding everybody up, and hopefully within the next week or so, I can start moving some of these fish out of here, start working on the angel tank, getting that set up, and we can start moving some of these angels over, especially like these platinums, because they a nice size already. Everything in here has put on at least a ½ an inch since I brought them home. I've been changing the water so much. I got the temperature up. I've been crazy feeding them, so everybody is growing. And it just looks super cool. Look at that. Look at all these fish in this tank. Super dope tank. So y'all can let me know in the comment section, did we take a W on this pickup? Look at that little severn. We got a little belly poked out on him. Y'all can let me know, did we take a W on these fish? I'm definitely loving them, and I can't wait to put these guys in their future homes and see what they do. Look at the black angels over here. See if we can get them on camera. The breeding pair. I'm gonna be moving them to a new tank I just set up. You guys will see that in a future video as well. But they've been in here fighting, so I think it's time to move them to a bigger aquarium. But we got a lot of angels in the fish room. These blue angels that I got, like this guy right here, Carl gave me 10 of these guys. So hopefully, I'm positive I'm going to at least get a pair out of the blues. I would love to get a pair out of each species of angels that's in here, because I really want to start breeding angels in the fish room. And pretty much I got like maybe 5 different species of angels right now. So hopefully we can get some pairs out of these guys. The rest of them, we'll just let them live their lives out in a nice little community setting, and it's just going to look super dope, man. So y'all let me know. And this tank looks good right now too, with the plants and the rock. It's not a lot going on in it, but it's still a really good looking tank. Definitely loving it. We should let's see if I can feed these black angels. Let's see if they'll do anything. I got all the lights off down in the fish room, so ain't no other tanks on. Are they trying to eat right now? The other one don't look like they know you're looking at the wall. You need to turn around. But yeah, these guys are doing good. Might as well feed. I got this light on this tank. I might as well just feed these guys too while I'm here. Pour some of this all this brine shrimp in here. Tons of fish in here. We got our Heck Alives, we got our chocolate, we got our leaf fish, we got our, what is those? The red hump, Geo Vegas. We got an Oscar in here, and they are getting a treat right now with all this brine shrimp. Just did a water change on this aquarium too as well. So, and then we got our nice tiger. I guess I call them tiger angels. So we got 6 of these guys in here. So we got a lot of angels in the fish room. So hopefully we can start breeding a lot of angels in the fish room. And that's why I feed these guys. You see how much brine shrimp I just put in here. We got feed and feed and feed and feed. Change water and feed. These angels have definitely got bigger since I brought them home. Look at that chocolate though. That chocolate looking good. Definitely is. Now Oscar has gotten huge. He don't look that big on camera, but in person, dude has gotten big. Look at him compared to the chocolate cichlid. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. Just wanted to give you guys a little video on the haul, what I got from the fish swap. That leaf is looking good too. And then give you guys an update on how the fish are doing so far. Like I said, all the lights down here in the fish room is off right now. So you guys have to wait to see more in the next video. But that's it. Let me know what you guys think about the fish I picked up. And I will catch you guys in the next video. I'm out of here.